let's have a recap on the last episode.
So I'm currently on the heat gun to make sure that we get all this bog as dry as possible, because we're obviously running out of light, and that means there's not much heat getting around. And we still got to paint the high fill tonight because it's getting painted tomorrow. Dad's sanding everything that is dry. We would have liked to try and get this thing in high fill a little bit earlier today while it was outside, and the sun could have dried it a little bit quicker, but it is what it is now. We've just got to keep working with what we got and get it done. So I've just brought the tray into one of our mates' factories. So big thanks to them for letting us have the tray here and prep it all and paint it here. We finished doing all the high fill last night. We got it all done, so it was ready to be blocked down today. So that's what we're doing, blocking it down, getting it ready for paint. The tray is nearly finished with all the bodywork. We've still got to block back a little bit more of the high fill, but everything underneath is done. We've done the seam sealer and putting the stone guard on the tubs, as well as painting everything black. So that's good to go. Now we're just working on the top. We've flipped it over and blocking back the high fill to get that nice and flat. So we're gonna have it painted in less than an hour, which is not much time. We're gonna still do some seam sealing on the top, and then we'll be ready to paint it. So yesterday the GoPro died, but the old man has done his magic. If you didn't already know, he is a qualified spray painter and he's an absolute weapon. So let's see the results. I could not be more pleased with how the results of the tray are. The old man smashed it out of the park, did an unreal job. We've got less than 1 week to get the car finished and registered. That's one big thing ticked off. And then getting the wood in is the next thing to finish off the tray. So I've got my good mate Ben coming around to come and help us cut up all the wood to go on the inside of the tray. I've kept it a bit of a secret of what is to go inside the frame, and we'll run you guys through it once it's all in and done. So we've just finished day one doing the wood. Big shout out to Ben. He is a weapon and he's the right man on the job. I'm very grateful that he's helping us out to get it done for the deadline. These boards on the end are super tricky to get around the tub because the corner actually goes like that and then needs to be dead flat around this side. So he's done a great job on that. Still got to repeat the process on the other side, but that'll be a tomorrow night job. We do need to order a little bit more of the chrome strips because we just don't have enough to fill in all the corners for the last piece. So that's going to be ordered tomorrow, ready for him to finish it off tomorrow night. I'm loving this wood. It's a bit different, it's a bit unique, and that's what I like about it. The color is a nice separation between the black, the chrome, and the blue. It looks sick, and that's why I went with it. Now, if you want to know what this is, it is Millboard, and it's actually a decking. So that's what it is, Millboard. I'll talk more about it once the tray's actually done. It's like I've just painted some planks of timber when really that's how they come. So it is currently the second night working on the tray. Ben has just left. It is currently 11 o'clock at night. Ben smashed it out of the park. He's done such an amazing job. So we'll wait till it's nice and sunny and I'll show you guys the results.
So now that you've seen what the tray looks like out of the shed, time to talk about it. I could not be more pleased. I really couldn't. It is just such a different and unique sort of tray, but it's subtle. It's not over the top. I just love how it ties in with the rest of the car. I have to say, these corner pieces where the tub meet, like, look at how smooth it is. You would not even know from the side angle that they have bends in it. It almost looks like it flows straight. And then you come from this angle and you can see how much it actually curves in. Even the way that this body line matches perfectly with that one. We just couldn't have gotten it really any better, I don't think. Even the body line that goes under the window, that all matches perfectly. I'm pretty speechless when I talk about this because I had spent so long researching and getting inspiration from other cars, and it was just like, this is exactly how I want it. I need to build it this way. I have this dream, I have this vision, and then we turned it into reality. So that's how the tray turned out, and I think we should talk about the wood and the chrome strips. Now, the chrome strips was Dad's idea, and it breaks it up really nicely, gives it that chrome edge on the back, because obviously the front's got the chrome trim around all of the windows that goes around all over, and then obviously your chrome bumper. So having a bit of chrome at the back just sets it off, because obviously there's no chrome rear bumper. So that sort of flows in nicely and carries along through the whole car. And then the wood. Now, I know I spoke about it. It is millboard and it is actually a decking. Now, the reason why I chose this wood is because it is molded from real oak. And that's how it gets all these different grains and textures that are all unique. And that stood out a lot to me. But it also is super durable. Now, I can literally just jump up on the tray, stand on it, scuff it up, whatever. It's just the chrome I got to worry about. But it was really, really easy to work with. You just screwed it straight down to the planks. We had the anchor line that we just screwed straight up from the bottom. And to add to how good this wood is, it is super low maintenance. There's nothing you have to do. With traditional wood and timber, you'd have to stain it or paint it. And the weather gets to it, it will end up rotting, and then you'll have to replace it down the track. Now this stuff, it is rot resistant, which is a massive benefit, and it's also made out of recycled materials, which is unreal. So if you want to put some of this wood in your car, check out Demak Timber. They'll sort you out with some wood, and they helped me get it super quick. My mate Ben did an unreal job getting everything to fit perfectly and having a nice even gap the whole way around. When I was talking about the chrome strips, I said that I needed to order some more, and that was because our original plan was to get the same thickness board and just place it here in the corner. But the issue we would have had is that Ben pointed out we would have only had this tiny little strip, this corner in each side, and that would have been super easy to just snap off, and it wouldn't have really had anything to mount to. So Ben came up with this really good idea to split two pieces in half and then run a bit of strip down the middle to sort of even it out. And I reckon that ties in really, really nicely, because obviously not being a square tray makes it quite difficult to have straight line planks all flow in nicely. If you do need some wood put in your tray, search up on Instagram Berkey Built. I could not recommend him more. He helped me out lots, so if you do need it done, go hit him up. I'll put it down in the description below. The next video is going to be about Canterbury Wheels and Tyres unveiling, and that day was just amazing. I cannot wait to post that video because it was super special to have all my friends and family there to unveil something that I've been working so hard on for the last 6 years. It was a really special moment. So I look forward to editing that video and showing you guys that. But if you haven't already, go subscribe and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers. I just would like to say a massive thank you to everyone that has supported the channel. We just hit 3,000 subscribers, and that is another goal of mine ticked off. This channel is only going to keep growing, and I've got some really exciting projects to work on in the next couple months. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next one.